Hi everyone, this is Broken Axiom, your friendly eBay consignor, and we're here today to talk about an exciting horse, a Matt Wedgwood Commander. And you immediately recognize that this is a 5-gaiter, and this was made between 1964 and 1965. And he is a very lovely, lovely horse. And there's not many of the Matt Wedgwood made, and therefore they command a price to reflect that. And this is in great condition. The thing you always look for with any Breyer horse from the 60s that's valuable is you say, okay, well, how was it stored? And the trouble is a lot of these guys were stored in display cases next to windows. And so what would happen is the sun would come through and the sun would yellow everything and it caused a lot of problems. So luckily this horse doesn't suffer from that issue. The second thing we look for is a cracked seam on the belly or a damaged seam on the belly, because a lot of the 5-gaiters and the Mustangs from this era had issues with the belly. The seam would crack because some of them were actually made with air holes that were a little bit too small, and if they were stored in a high heat environment, the air hole would close and they'd swell and then they'd crack at the belly, which is quite unfortunate. But they solved that problem a little bit later. I never clean the horses because, well, that's just something that I don't want to do as a consigner. So you'll see there's some gunk on it. There's a little bit of scratching on the finish here, and there's some very minor surface scratches up here that don't go through the finish. So the Matt Wedgwood is mostly secure. There aren't any significant issues. I've taken a great deal of pictures. And if you'd like some more pictures, as always, I'd be happy to oblige. And we're just going to do a quick scan through the horse, kind of get you an idea of what you're looking at. And you can see the enormous amount of briars behind me. Excuse me, in front of me. There are a lot of briars behind me as well. That's the life of a consigner, eh? And the ribbons. Okay, let's take a look at the other side. And then we'll take a look at the belly. The 5-gaiter is my favorite model. I really love it. It really demonstrates why the Breyers became so successful and so popular, because people understood. There we go. This was something special. Here's the seam. Notice something. It's not cracked, and it's actually not that uneven. It looks pretty good. And now let's take a look at the hooves. The hooves are always going to be a bit marred on any Breyer model. You'd have something standing upright for 50 years. I'd like to see you design something that doesn't have that problem, but overall what you look for is chipping and the hooves, and you also look for cracks. And oh yes, here's the Breyer seal. Some of you guys really like that seal. And you look for chips on the ears as well, and you can see the ears look very good. So that is our Matt Wedgwood 5-gaiter, starting at 99 cents with reserve, closing Sunday next week. Happy betting, everybody, and good luck. Bye.